Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Visions of Mana. We are here standing in front of Etaern. We're not entering just yet. First we are gonna go with our new member to search for the Moon Sphere. But before we do that, let's get Morley in, check out some stats, see if we can change some equipment. Let's see what he has. Stray Steel and Protector's Police. Definitely cool. Looks like he has his own type of gear. I also figured out what the EP was, which should have been really simple when I saw it. It's elemental plot point. So yeah. But yes, what kind of abilities will we give him? Strength and stamina? Just to start out with. Because later on, when you become a permanent member, if we get vessels and all that kind of good stuff, then we can, well, be more specific on what we want to give him. Okay, I think that's it for now. I also found the stat button, which is just underneath with a Y, so that's how we see what everyone has in one nice fell swoop. So we can see who is the strongest, the weakest and the best magic user. And Karina? She's kinda weak, she has a decent defense though, but that's about it. Alright, let's head down to a quest location and see what we can find out. And of course, like always, if we find things along the way, like honey, like chests and all that kind of stuff, we wanted. Ooh, new area that we can explore? No, we're back where we began first. And there's a lot of places here we need to explore. Are we gonna check out like hints on where the moon sphere might be? And then lead our way forward through that? Could be a decent way to go about it, I guess.
This place is huge. Where do we even start looking?
Over the years, I've narrowed it down to close to Fallow Bridge toward the south.
Oh, then it's back to the broken bridge we go.
Well, we'll check out all the spots we've seen along the way. And yes, I am going to use him because I want to see how he fights. Is he fast? I do think with vessels, everybody will get a lot stronger. Ooh, core stone, really nice. Let's make our way down, see if we can find these couple of blue chests.
The Dugbears will love this. The Dugbears will love this.
I'm sure they will. Gotta be careful though. If he's out of the way, there might be some monsters that might be a bit out of our reach. So we've gotta be careful with that.
What have you got? Impressive.
Freeze resist.
Show us the wonders of man.
Ooh, attempt a lesser elemental area. Defeat all the enemies inside before the time runs out to complete the challenge. Press the back button if you wish to leave in the middle of the challenge. You will not receive experience or luck for defeating enemies in the area. Yeah, let's try it. Why not? Alright, they're a bit higher than us. Alright, so we just defeat the first group by using our CS, but we still got a lot to go though.
Difference in power is like night and day.
Yeah, having a full CS did really help too though.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
Ooh, consecutive casting for the wind. That actually sounds really good. I'm gonna have a slight adjustment, which I noticed during that fight. Because that might be a little better balance. Let's see if we can get to that other blue mark.
Oh, keep 'em coming. Oh, gotcha.
There it is.
Oh, wow, star.
Faerie acorn, thank you very much. There is a corner there I still want to investigate. And then we're gonna teleport back to where we started today. Because this way we'll have the entire area scoped out. And got everything we can gain from it.
Hold on. I think I saw this in a book one time.
I thought this was gonna be green, but it's a different element, or we already grabbed it and I forgot about it.
I'll do the honors. Star.
But considering there are chests here, I highly doubt that.
I'll do the honors. Whoa. Look at this.
Flame saber in a seed. That's actually really nice. Let's go there
I
first.
can't live without this thing.
Alright, so we got all the markings on this side. So let's go by point. And if we get close to one of the other chests, let's pick them up and see where it goes from there.
Did this area have a lot of greenery back in the day?
Of course. Though we had our fair share of bitter winter months, but flowers bloomed in the spring, and the air was thick with birdsong. If only travelers like yourselves could have seen it.
This was our victory.
Not bad.
Oh, yeah. Taking this.
Apologies for my show of force earlier. I realize that must have been startling.
You think? I mean, most people don't throw swords at folks they just met. Maybe start with a stop before resorting to violence.
I will take that into consideration.
Well, that's something at least. Baby steps.
So true. Always baby steps, because you have to start somewhere. Alright, let's see. We got one chest there and two markers there. I want to go to the one in the lower left. And let's avoid a few fights just to get to the point. Because I'm very curious to see what the moon sphere actually is. Because my theory was that it might be an artifact that can hold the, well, the elemental power and bring it to somewhere else to work again.
I've never heard of it personally.
All I know for sure is that it's connected to the elemental spirits. That's enough for me. After the parish was destroyed, the sphere went missing. I want to return it to my home.
Oh, Morley, please, let us help you. We'll get your homeland's treasure back.
Yeah, we'll definitely give it our best. Alright, 2 more points to go.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I do get slightly distracted if I see
Keep 'em coming.
our honey just laying about.
All right. We can take 'em on. Easy. No right.
They weren't so tough.
Can we drop in from here? Yeah, I think we can.
The moon sphere should be near this area. Keep an eye out.
Sure thing. We'll leave no snowdrift unturned.
Gotcha.
Well, the only thing I can say, if it's here, we'll find it.
Oh, what a find.
Alright, let's get it up in the world. Can we get higher? Ooh, so close. No, we're not getting there from this side at least. Yeah, the game is not letting us go the other way either. And then we might as well get the honey trip down.
Keep 'em coming. Oh yeah.
Ah, could it be that it's under the water here? Maybe. Well, it has to be here in the neighborhood, because there's a marking here.
Taking this.
Well, maybe we need to fight the nemesis here.
Go get him. Excuse me.
One more. Take this.
Roger that.
No, 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 no.
You're mine.
Hello, I just came in to fight.
You're mine. Time to call on the elemental spirits.
Come on, get down here.
Unstoppable.
He's strong though. Yeah, he's getting desperate.
This is an interesting find.
Whew. Damn, he was really strong.
Look, the sylphid boomerang is glowing.
What is that?
It's called an elemental vessel. This one contains wind spiritual energy.
Do you think the wind spirits could be reacting to the moon sphere? Down there.
It was buried in the ice. It's a vessel.
Is that the moon sphere you needed?
It is. They say that the moon's elemental power is stored in this sphere. I suppose that's why the elemental vessel reacted.
I'm so glad you found it.
I've been searching for so long. It would have taken me forever to find this on my own. I am indebted to you for your kindness. We can rest back at my camp.
Obtained the moon sphere. I'm not wrong, right? Cause yes, I did say it might be an artifact that contains the elemental spirit or something like that. But it might as well just be a vessel, right? And if that's the case, we might be able to get a second class out of it.
I can hardly believe it. Thank you for your help.
What was that? Did I hear a Karina? We couldn't have done it without your amazing skills. Glad we could assist. Though we should really go back to the camp. Whoa! I almost forgot I was freezing in the excitement.
Alright, well, the one thing I wanna check out is... Can we get that one chest by going from the top? Shouldn't be too hard, because it's relatively close to this, isn't it? We do need to find a way on top of here, it seems.
My poor joints have never been so stiff in my life.
My tent is insulated against the cold, and there's a fire. Hold out until then.
I'll try. Can't we hurry this convoy up?
Well, I'm trying, but there's something I want. And I will make sure I get it. Come on, look, 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 look.
Oh, what a find!
Ooh, strafe. Aerial attack damage by 10%. Nice. Very unique, very useful. World map.
Where are we heading next?
Alright, let's head back up the mountain to where his camp is. Is this moon sphere gonna grant us access to town? That would be cool too.
There's a camp! Oh, Fire, I love you!
We'll have a good view of the moon from that higher ground we passed. Let's hurry.
Yes, I will be going. Wait, are we technically already in town, so we cannot double jump? Oh, that's too bad.
The moon looks beautiful tonight. Hard to imagine that there's a raging snowstorm nearby. And this blizzard roars throughout Lefeya, like the moon lamenting the loss of her Alm. The moon is so bright tonight, it looks like it's come to tell us something.
Hey!
What is going on?
Is the eclipse starting? It is, isn't it?
It's here! The time of Moonlight's reversion!
Oh, you don't run off now. Morley.
That's
I
him?
swear, that child.
Mother.
Hey, what's all this? I thought the moonlight was playing tricks on us at first, but the people of Etaern have come back.
Morley, what's happening here?
He can't wait. He needed to go back.
Hey, wait! We should go too.
Oh, definitely. Because he might be under the influence of all the memories here. Almost looked like we went back into the past or something. Everything looks so green and vibrant. Morley has left the party. Very dramatically.
Hey, Morley! Way to leave us behind!
My apologies. I wasn't thinking clearly.
So, we've got a tiny Morley running around a restored parish, but still no clue what's going on.
Clearly this is a moment in the past.
Right?
The storm died down, it seems. It's here. Now's my chance. Please, grant me strength, elemental of the moon. I'm sorry, but how are there people here now? Can we talk to them? Or can't we interact because it's just a memory? Very intriguing.
Oh, the lunar sandglass! Etaern was famous for this ingenious device. So the history books say.
A king from long ago commissioned the Sandglass. It's a clock, powered by the spirits of the moon. The people of Etaern were known as keepers of time. At first, they based their calculations on the moon. But with the Sandglass, they could tell time even on a cloudy day.
Huh. Sounds nice not to have to worry about the weather to do your job.
But the sandglass was broken when we saw the parish earlier. How come it looks brand new now?
That's because...
Honestly, come back here.
But the fairy's gonna come. I don't want to miss anything.
Is that boy?
Yes, it's me. Mother.
Is this the day that they couldn't produce a Faerie and the town got destroyed? Is he trying to be here to set it right? To become maybe an Alm of the Moon? To set things right? I'm very intrigued by it.
Right?
It's not a huge leap of logic to assume that the woman chasing after young Morley was his mother. Oh, we can see the parishioners, but they can't see us. So the people must be shadows of the past. I concur.
What a vibrant scene. It almost looks real. This had to have been what Etaern used to be like.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like a beautiful, vibrant town, doesn't it?
Item.
A curious cookie. I won't try to go too far.
Taking this? Yes!
Mother, I am so sorry. This was the day I broke the lunar sandglass. If I hadn't, Etaern would never have... It's all my fault.
Oh, what's he doing?
Morley, get down from there.
Is this how he breaks it?
But I can see the fairy so much better from here. Whoa!
Mother!
Morley? No. Please. Morley.
No! The sands of time have scattered! What's happening?
Somebody help!
How could this have happened?
Is the sand making the parishioners disappear?
Hold on, Mother. I didn't have this back then, but now I finally found it. Moonsphere, give me power over time so I can fix this. But the sphere, why isn't this working?
Morley? Oh. Morley! You're all right. I am so glad you're safe.
Mother? No! Mother, where are you? Mother!
Hinna? Karina?
Hey, the boy's still
There's
here.
little Morley from the past. So, I guess we're still stuck in those weird visions.
The moon sphere. If I only had the moon sphere, I could save Mother. I gotta search the Lefeya drop-off.
Hang on! It's dangerous out there! Oh.
Hinna and Karina have left the party. So does it mean that I'm still trapped in the past, but the rest is already back again? Or does it mean that maybe they are stuck in another memory? Or even worse, what if the boy is now here in the present and the rest is still stuck in the past?
Taking this?
There's so many possibilities. I have we have no idea what's going on really. So let's just go with the flow. I have to go after Morley. Toward the southern gate it is. Alright, I will go after him, but you can't expect me not to try to grab stuff.
Taking this?
Alright.
Soul Guard, Val. You must save Morley. I beseech you. The powerful thoughts trapped in his mind since that day have resonated with the lunar eclipse. His desires have upended the flow of time. In his true form, Morley can protect himself from monsters. But as the child he has reverted to, he is in grave danger. The moon sphere you have found is one of the elemental vessels, the Luna Globe. I am certain that you will be able to harness its powers. Please help us. Much as Morley calls out for my blessings, I too need the power of his devotion.
Okay.
Obtained the Luna Globe. And confirmed it is a vessel. Elemental vessel, the Luna Globe. The Luna Globe is ensorcelled with the power of Luna, the moon elemental. It has the ability to manipulate the flow of time. Press RT during battle will place the vessel down at the current location. When enemies approach in the zone of lunar energy will emerge slowing down the movement speed of all foes that step into it. Conversely, if you and your allies enter the zone, it will speed up the casting times of spells and other attacks.
Okay, I'm hearing voices. At least it sounded honest. It could be worse. Only now I can't seem to find Hinna or Karina. First things first, I should catch up to Morley. Then I can worry about the others.
Yeah, cause it does sound like that is actually our Morley, but he's changed into the form he is all those years ago, a child again. And she's right. As a child, he cannot protect himself. But since I'm by myself, let's throw a nice save against it. And I'm a bit reluctant to use the vessel to change class. Cause, let's be honest, we don't have any specific weapon for that class just yet. So I don't want to lower our chances of having the ability to fight decently. But yeah, let's see if I can find him and bring him back. Because I want our team back together again as fast as we can.
Morley, wait up! There are monsters out there in the drifts! You have to come back! Morley! He's too far ahead. I have to reach him before any monsters do.
I'm thinking he needs to accept what's going on. What happened to his village.
Wanna do this the hard way, huh? Take this! See? You're mine! Here I go! Come at me! This should be the last of it.
What a difference it makes having an entire party
Keep moving!
or just being by yourself. Let's see, where is he? Okay, he's still on this side, that's a good thing.
Morley's been looking for that moon sphere ever since he was a child. Whatever's going on, I have to get to him.
We will.
There he is. Come here, Morley. You won't find the moon sphere there.
I know. I searched and searched, but in the end, I didn't find the moon sphere. If I hadn't been climbing on the sandglass in the first place, they would have been spared.
Etaern,
My
my
mother.
mother.
Were there any other survivors from Etaern?
While I was crying, I remembered the tales of the moon sphere and how it had power over time. I thought I might be able to reverse what happened to Etaern. So I ran out of the parish and started to search for the sphere, but I was attacked by a pack of monsters. This happened 16 years ago. We have to run. We can't win against the swarm.
We can, and we will. It's different now. You have the moon spirits on your side. You can do this, Morley.
Then, let's go.
Morley has joined the party. Oh, we can go into the menu.
Val, the lunar globe has the ability to manipulate time. If you can utilize its power directly, you can stop your foes in their tracks. You may even be able to boost the speed of time around your allies. Please use this power to send Morley's stagnated thoughts toward the future.
I still don't quite understand, but I'll try it out and see what I can do.
Witness my great strength! Understood.
Can we switch? Just to heal up our party.
We did it.
We did.
Phew. So, what happened in the past when you were attacked?
I was saved by a traveling merchant passing by. We ran away as fast as our legs could carry us. But this time we defeated the monsters.
See how strong you've become, Morley?
I have your strength to thank for that. And the help of the Moonsphere. How did you get it to work, anyway?
Oh, well, a mysterious voice back in Etaern asked me to save you. They told me this thing is actually an elemental vessel called the Luna Globe. The voice said it needed you for something, but I couldn't see where it was coming from.
That's disconcerting. We should go back to Etaern.
We should.
The Moonsphere was more powerful than I imagined. I was able to sharpen my focus and delay my opponents.
You were so calm in the face of that many enemies. I was really impressed. I guess I should thank that weird voice that told me about the vessel's power.
Well, we can once we hear the voice again. Alright, that will heal most of it. And thing I question right now, can he equip the moon? The power of the moon surges within you. Ooh, very cool. Triple blades.
I'm eager to try out my new skills.
New class unlocked. Class changed to Nightblade. Very cool. I like it. Nothing new, of course, because we don't have that. No moveset to it, though. Can we spend points for that? Press and hold the attack for a huge cross slash. Press and hold the Y to repeatedly slash the enemy. Okay.
My horizons have broadened.
Critical hit increased.
On the right track.
And the moon energy. Use the power of the moon to boost an ally's critical hit rate.
My horizons have broadened.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a class for a lot of damage, isn't it? Alright, let's go play around with this. But first... yeah, the only place we can get back to.
Tonight's lunar eclipse is a special one, known as the time of Moonlight's reversion. Some say that time can be reversed when the eclipse is at its peak. I thought if I used the power of the Moonsphere during the Moonlight's reversion, I might have a chance to save Etaern and my mother. While it's true that I've gotten stronger over the past 16 years, I was still helpless. What's that light?
I think it's above Etaern. Come on.
Maybe it's the Faerie.
This winter has plagued this land for years, but I've never...
Morley, did you see Hinna or Karina while you were out here?
No, neither of them.
I wonder where they could have gone.
We'll keep an eye out as we head back to Etaern.
We should. Yeah, now there is
There's
two.
Etaern. We've made it.
Yes.
Hinna, Karina, please, please be in the parish.
That light from before is worrying. Let's not waste time. Glad to have you with me, in any case.
Yes, as I was trying to say is that now that we have two classes, later when all the story bits have passed and we can go to our next location, explore areas and stuff again, we should unlock the classes on the other ones as well. So we can see what it is. If it's also a Nightblade or if there's their only personal version of it. Just out of sheer curiosity.
Oh, and you have Morley with you? We had no idea where you guys went. Glad to see you managed on your own.
Sorry if we worried you. You two look safe. That's a load off my mind.
What were you gonna do if we got hurt, huh? Aren't you supposed to be in charge of our well-being, Mr. Soul Guard?
Don't blame Val. It's my fault. I was so focused on the shadows of the past brought on by the eclipse that I forgot about the present. Val chased after me when I fled the parish. He saved me.
Hinna and Karina has joined the party once again. Good, we have our healer back.
I'm sorry, Mother. I came back, but I couldn't do anything to save you.
The Faerie will come to the parish to name the Alm on the night when the moon is brightest in the sky. That's what all the tales I've heard say.
Yes, that is the saying. But when I broke the lunar sandglass, all the people of Etaern disappeared in an instant. Even with the moon sphere, I was powerless to stop it. Again. I couldn't do anything to save my mother. Not even reach out and touch her.
It was brave of you to bear this suffering for so long.
She couldn't hear my apology, or feel my hand. So in the end, that moment will be stuck in time forever, and only my regrets will endure.
That's not so, Morley. The depth of the emotions you've shown today has revived Luna, the elemental of the moon.
Your fervent wish to help your mother has transcended time. I have felt it. No longer is your mind lost in the past. Your heart has stirred. As you go forward, so too will time begin to progress again. Carry your love for your mother with you, into the future.
What do you mean?
Just as I said, you will be recording a new future for the world.
I agree, Luna. Morley, the Radiant Sword. By the grace of the Goddess of Mana, I name you the Alm of the Moon. Fulfill your duty by journeying to the Tree of Mana.
I'm the Alm of the Moon? I humbly accept this mission.
Okay then, let's get going.
Our group is getting more interesting, it seems. We look forward to traveling with you.
I am at your service.
And so are we.
The elemental of the moon governs the flow of time. The heart is much like time itself. It never stops moving. At times, it may wax with radiant joy, brilliant and full. And other times, it wanes dark with sorrow, like the black of a new moon. Morley believed that his heart was stuck in the past, unable to move on. But he now begins the cycle anew. Perhaps there is still hope for the parish, a time when it too will have a new beginning.
As the Alm of the Moon, I hope I can find a way to atone for my past. I'm headed to the Mana Tree, so this is my goodbye to the parish. For good this time, Mother. I'm off.
Yeah, but you might be able to revive this valley with the power of the Mana Tree. And people can live here again, and the town might be revived.
Huh?
The element of the moon has regained her power. That's the best news I've heard in a long time. Yeah, it is. It seems I've become the new Alm of the Moon. I guess I'll be relying on you a lot more in the future. Yes, you will. Ah, there she is. Yeah. New faces, new friends, all kinds of new experience await us on the horizon. So, what's the holdup? Let's go. I wonder if the chill factor here will die down now that there's an alm assigned to the village. To the area even. I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's by continuing forward.
It is a relief to be able to send an alm from Etaern after so long. May you safely reach your journey's end.
Ooh.
You Morley. Yeah, that's some good timing. Nice to see you're doing well. Niccolo sent us to check up on you. We'll report back with good news.
Father sent you? Then you must be...
We're the Merchant Sisters. I'm Madeline. We were taken in, same as Mew. Niccolo has been looking after us since we were little as well. Oh, I'm Francine, by the way. And I'm the youngest, Christine. We run a pretty fine business, if I do say so myself.
Everyone, these are my relatives. This is the first time we've met, but I've heard many good things about them.
Is it just me? Or is Morley a little different from what Niccolo described to us? Uh-huh. He's not as aloof as Niccolo warned us he might be. Do you think something could have happened to improve his mood? He looks just like a cat that got the cream. Funny you should say that. Morley was just named the Alm of the Moon. Oh, wow! And that makes a lot of sense. Are all of Mew alms as well?
Sort of. I'm their soul guard, accompanying everyone on their journey to the Tree of Mana.
You've set off on your adventures already? That sounds so exciting! Then Mew have to make sure Mew are all prepared! Sisters! Now's our chance! I'm on it! Talk to me, Christine, if Mew need any items. And I, Francine, have gear for Mew. Weapons are my forte, so talk to me, Madeline! Welcome!
Welcome.
We'll probably be seeing those sisters around on our travels. They have access to high-quality goods, so it would be to our benefit to seek them out.
Who was it who had the items? Francine. Christine had the items, I believe. Francine was in charge of gear, and Madeline had weapons for us. Wow. Good memory.
Got it. Christine had items, Madeline had gear.
No, Francine had gear. You forgot already, Vo?
Yeah, it does go by their color scheme. It's much easier than remembering their names, trust me. Oh yes, it's very curious to see that Niccolo is, well, his adoptive father. Very cool. So that means that maybe we'll see them somewhere along the future when we travel more. Who knows? For now, let's see what they have.
Hey, Mew!
Next town's over is pretty far away, Mew know. I suggest Mew purchase as much as Mew can carry to tide Mew over until then.
Welcome. Mew can't go wrong with these goods.
Yes, and we have plenty.
Mew there.
On the hunt for the perfect weapon? Then look no further than my wares, path picked by Meow's truly.
Welcome. Peruse at your leisure.
Ooh, so many. And we need
I see
all of
you have
them.
a happy doing business with you.
Okay.
I see you have happy doing business with you.
I'm guessing he will equip it on the class when it's active.
I see you have a good happy doing business with you.
Knocker. I'm guessing that's the class we haven't unlocked yet. Plenty of potential. Good.
Come back anytime.
Now let's check the last one.
There.
It is dangerous to travel without proper armor. Please peruse my selection of the finest, most durable gear around.
All these goods are the cream of the crop. Take a link new for your purchase. Take a link new for your purchase.
And this is the one we already found, so everyone's decked out.
Come back again sometime.
Alright, do we have a save point nearby that we can use? We could go back towards the other exit.
Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Thank you.
Yes.
So let's see on the map. Alright, let's grab that chest and then we'll go to camp and we'll save the game there. Because I think we must travel a little bit further if we want to get the next one down the road.
This is kind of exciting. A rare item.
A cup of wishes.
Let's use the meridian to travel.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be too far away. Alright, we'll leave the episode here. On the next time we're gonna actually leave Etaern. And what I also want to do at the beginning of the next episode is activate the classes on our other characters. Because now it's a question mark. And when we do, we'll get the scene to introduce their new class. And we can decide whether if we want to switch them or not. Because I think, well, his base class is actually pretty good on its own. And maybe with that we can enhance the ability of all our other characters. And I'm thinking with the more classes we unlock, the more points we need. And at some point we're not going to have enough to unlock everything. So by playing around now in the early stages where we don't have enough classes to go around, it will be the perfect time just to dip our toes, so to speak. And later on we can decide which we want, because in the end it doesn't matter, we want to max all of them out anyway. But if we know how they work, we can pick our preferences, you know what I mean? So that's what we're going to do on the start of the next one. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. Because we got far to travel according to the Mew sisters, so we better get started. See you then, bye bye.